Do you want to know how you can start making $5,000 every 15 days, just like me? And how you can learn the secret formula without ever having to pay a dime? Well, let me explain. From where you're sitting now, internet marketing probably seems impossible and pretty expensive. I'd bet this isn't the first video you've seen talking about making money quickly online, right? Yeah, I know. Well, here's why this video is different. Number one, I've already told you I'm not going to charge you a dime. Number two, I'm giving you a goal and a time frame. I want you to make $5,000 in just 15 days. I'm not just saying that you can make money with this in 2, 3, or 4 months. Number three, I'm using my real name. I'm not hiding behind a fake actor or some fancy mansion. Number four, I don't think you're an idiot. I think that you deserve a fair shot. So see, that's what makes me different. I'm in it with you and not to get after your wallet. Okay, now that I've gotten that stuff out of the way, I need to double check that I'm talking to the right person. If you answer yes to any of these next questions, I'm going to need you to leave. Do you currently generate a living online? If yes, you don't need this and you need to leave. Do you drive a big, nice car and live in a huge mansion and fly first class? If yes, you don't need this and you should leave. Do you make 6 figures or more with your current job and enjoy what you do? If yes, again, you don't need this and you should leave. Lastly, do you have enough money in your bank account to retire on? If yes, you don't need this and again, you should leave. Okay, now you know my intentions and I know that you're really the right person for this program. So let me explain how this works. I've mastered the ability to generate quick and substantial commissions online without ever having to sell anything myself. I never have to leave my house. I never have to pick up a phone. I never have to deal with customers. I am a hands-off millionaire. Take a look at just some of the money that I've been able to generate online. My system is all about generating massive amounts of targeted traffic that's ready to spend money. And my system automatically sets up to show them where to spend that money, and I get paid. It's that simple. See, you're lucky. It's never been easier for you to do what I just said. It's literally never been easier to make tons of cash online because the internet is getting bigger and bigger every day. And that means more and more people are buying things online. Think about it. Where do you do most of your shopping? It's probably online. And whether you know it or not, when you buy something online, you're making somebody else a good chunk of change. See, what my system does is finds people who are looking for particular products. We help them find that product, and we make upwards of 100% of what they spend. It's literally that easy. We help people buy what they want or what they need to buy. We aren't forcing anyone to buy anything. They're actively shopping for it. We don't have to write sales copy or build products. We don't have to run a support desk. We don't even really have to worry about whether the customer likes the product. My system also runs on its own once you set up where you want the traffic to come from. The tools I'm going to be giving you, and again, those are free of charge, are going to make this process automatic. So you don't have to even be around for it to work. That's kind of the best part, I guess. I made that $5,000 in 15 days without sitting at my computer the whole time. I was actually in the middle of a move and I didn't even have internet access for 5 or 6 days. Now, of course, like any other real person, I was antsy to check my stats because making money is exciting. Making internet money is really exciting. So I was able to grab these stats off of my phone along the way. I mean, check this out. This is money that I made when I didn't even have access to a computer because my system was set up to automatically generate these commissions. Once you run through the setup, the technology does the rest. We utilize automatic services that take care of all of the work while we kind of sit back. It's actually that easy, which is why all the other guys are hiding this from you. Once you have this, you don't need the other stuff anymore. You won't be buying up their latest garbage. Can you imagine what you'll do with your free time while this automated income generating machine turns away making that butter? Like I said, I was moving. I'm also kind of into CrossFit, so I decided to start training more. I spent more time with my girlfriend, and I eventually used the money that I made from this system to buy a gym. Look, what you do with your money is up to you, but getting you to the point where you have those kind of choices is up to me. I don't know what your situation is now, but whether you're struggling to pay bills, looking for some extra spending cash, maybe you're making investments in yourself and in your future, or you're just bored in retirement, I am confident that my 5K in 15 days program will work for you if you use it the way that I'll show you. I'm so confident, in fact, I guarantee it. Now, typically when someone says I guarantee it, it means that they'll give you your money back if you're not happy, right? Well, today I'm going to do something absurd. I'm going to do exactly the opposite. I'm going to give you the training at no cost right from the start. If you start to profit, you can pay me what you think it's worth then, but not a dime beforehand. How's that sound to you? Could you imagine if everything was like that? I mean, what if you only had to pay your mortgage if you were satisfied? What if your cell phone bill only cost you what you thought it was worth? What if someone gave you a car and said, it's yours, and you can pay me what you want, when you want? You'd probably jump all over that, right? I mean, you wouldn't tell someone, no, I'm not going to take your free car because gas prices are too high. You wouldn't tell your mortgage lender, no, I don't want the free house because the price of utilities are too high, right? Well, then I have no doubt you'll be one of the newest members in my 5K in 15 days training platform. If you're unhappy, then you owe nothing, ever. I'm not going to take any money from you to get started either. That's fair, right? Now, the deep dark secret is the method we are going to be using to get you profiting. And that's a secret that I will not share until you're a member, because I'd be thrown to internet marketing exile if the big guys found out what I was going to be sharing. The last thing I want is some scummy millionaire chasing me down to keep his secrets safe so he can drag you into an endless loop of buying offer after offer to keep him rich. See, if I make you successful, you won't be buying any more of their lies, and they'll still be paying the fake actors and renting the Ferraris and mansions. So they'll start losing tons of money, and they'll realize it was because you already have the truth, so you don't need their garbage. That's when they come after me. So the good stuff I'm reserving for the people serious enough to grab their account today. I'm saving the good stuff for those who want to start generating commissions quickly and for a long time to come. The people that need it most. If you feel like that's you, if you feel like you're a fit and would like to access the 5K in 15 days program, then you're just minutes away from seeing your financial situation flipped on its head. Now, the question that has been on your mind since the video started. If he can make this kind of money, why is he willing to teach me to do it for free? What's in it for him? Basically, what's the catch? I'm sure you've been wondering why I would expose this information and not ask you for anything in return, right? Well, here's why. This is a test, and I need your help with it. See, the 5K in 15 days program started as a test. I was actually trying to make $15,000 in 15 days. See, I plan to release a program called 15K in 15 days sometime in November. That program I'm going to sell for $297 and then $97 a month thereafter. It's going to be a really high-end system where I teach people how they can make $15,000 in just 15 days. That's not a bad deal, right? Someone learns how to make 15 grand in 15 days, and they're only going to pay $297 for it. Yeah, I think it'll be a hot seller. But in order to sell that, I need to prove that I can teach people how to make $5,000 in 15 days first, right? Well, that's where you come in. I need you to help me prove I can make ordinary people $5,000 in just 15 days. So yeah, there is a catch. I need your testimonial. When you become successful, I need you to send me a testimonial. See, if I can prove that I was able to help thousands of people make $5 grand in just 15 days, then think about how many people will buy my $15,000 in 15 days program. So yeah, it's a win-win, I think. You get to learn the best method for generating solid, real, quick, and painless commissions online over and over again, and I get your testimonial so that my next product will sell like hotcakes. I think that's a fair deal. Well, probably more for you than me, but I think that you have to give before you can receive. So, now that you know the catch, is it still worth it, you think? If not, go ahead and leave. The rest of this video is for people that want the ability to generate $5,000 in commissions in the next 15 days without having to pay for the training to do so. I have no doubt that thousands of people will see the value in this free program and jump all over it. So if you want to leave, go ahead. Okay, so now it's really just us. We got rid of all the fakers. So let's go ahead and jump right into step one, if you're ready. Awesome. So step one revolves around getting you some internet property. In order to make all of this happen, you're going to need to get your hands on some web property, also known as a domain name and hosting. Without a domain name or hosting, you'll have nothing long term. Think about it. If you don't own the domain where all the magic is taking place, how can you control it? You can't. That's why I hate these free website programs, because they usually end up waiting until just that moment when you become profitable, and then they say, in order for you to keep your account live, you owe us $1,000. Look, I don't want to do that. I want you to create something long-term by having your own domain name and hosting. So here's what I did. I contacted my hosting company and I worked out a really sweet deal for you. Here's what you need to do. Below is a button that says, I'm ready. What that button will do is take you to the page where you can set up your website address and your hosting plan. That'll put you all the way through step one. So what I want you to do is I want you to buy yourname.com, meaning if your name is Timothy Sherlock, buy timothysherlock.com. If it's not available, try using your middle name or middle initial. See, owning your own name is not just going to get you through step one in my 5K in 15 days program, but it's a website that you'll want to own forever. Everyone should own their own name as a domain name. You wouldn't want someone else prancing around with your domain, right? That just wouldn't seem right. So, go ahead and grab that domain name. Once you've registered the domain and picked out your hosting option, you'll be sent an email with login credentials for the 5K in 15 days members area where you can get started. So make sure when you register you use your best and most available email address so we can send you the login information right away. The guys at my hosting company are great with helping you with any questions you might have along the way, but even a baby could set up a domain name. Once you have your domain and hosting, you've accessed the 5K and 15-day members area, you'll go straight to step two, which starts the good stuff. Remember, the plan is to get you generating $5,000 in the next 15 days. But you have to start today, or else that 15 days turns into 16, then 17, then next thing you know, it's months later and you're kicking yourself for not having cashed in on this free training. Once your domain is set up, you'll have everything that you need. So what are you waiting for? If you leave this page without completing step one and getting your domain, it's like telling the car dealer, no, I don't want your free car because the price of gas is too high. Gas is a necessary expense that comes with driving a car, right? Well, look, owning a website is a necessary cost that comes with owning an online commission generating platform. It's the truth. But for such a small cost, it's definitely worth it. And unlike gas, you don't have to pay extra based on how much you use it. Now look, I've already said enough. Go ahead, click the I'm Ready button below, grab your domain, and I'll see you inside the 5K and 15 days members area on step 2.